Welcome to a short discussion on using Sage 100 Contractors purchase orders. We think this is a nice place that you can pick up some money. First question, are you even using Sage 100 Contractor POs? This is directed to those of you that already own the system. A lot of times we'll hear from our clients that POs are a pain and they take up too much time. Or things like we call our orders in. Why do we need to even use POs? Hopefully we can answer these questions here in a minute. What you might be doing instead, you could be keeping your material list in a job folder somewhere. Maybe you fax these into one of your vendors. You could be managing the delivery of these on one of your many spreadsheets. You could be manually reviewing AP invoices or the delivery copies, assuming you get these when you get the time to do so. You could be manually cost coding the invoices so that AP can put them into the system so you can get your job cost reports. You can have the AP invoices entered when you're done reviewing these, and you're probably losing significant payment discounts. That's assuming you're even taking these. With Sage 100, we can easily enter POs at the beginning of the project, especially if you have any one of the 3 estimating solutions offered by Sage. Even if you don't, you can design templates that will give you lists of commonly used materials for various kinds of jobs that you do. Or we have a nice little pick list feature that allows you to go through the database and select the items that you're going to order from a particular vendor, and then drop these onto a grid. Or maybe you have these already in an Excel spreadsheet, in which case you can copy and paste those from Excel onto the Sage PO grid. When this happens, the POs are priced and quantified on the front end. This is probably where this ought to take place. They're also cost coded on the front end. And that's going to save some time and effort here in just a second. You'll notice that when we start using the system that you're going to have some nice integration with AP. So if I'm going to enter an invoice into Sage 100, the AP screen, once I put in the PO number, will have all of the detail for all of the items that were on the PO with the remaining quantities. If we do this correctly, we can easily reconcile the invoice from the vendor, spot discrepancies, and eliminate overbillings. We've seen lots of money saved just with the ability to easily spot this information. And since everything was cost coded on the front end, the AP invoice is literally job costed with a mouse click. PO received quantities are also updated from this AP invoice so that we have current remaining quantities. We have some nice integration with inventory if you use inventory. So the PO order and remaining quantities are factored into the reorder reports. These are the suggested quantities that we might need to be ordering to maintain the desired levels. POs are received at the time of delivery, creating an AP invoice using the received quantities and the PO pricing. We simply look up this invoice when we receive the invoice from the vendor and make sure that our quantities and pricing match what we got on the delivery ticket. POs integrate nicely with job cost in that the remaining quantities are factored into the committed cost reporting. So there are lots of folks out there that don't seem to use the committed cost reporting because they're not using the committed costs very well. Using POs would help you to see what's remaining in materials. We can also see what's remaining on subcontracts for you general contractors. And we can also see payroll in process that hasn't been costed yet. Committed costs plus actuals can easily be compared to the budget. Gives you a much better picture of what's going on. You'll also find that there are reports in here that will help you to manage the material process. So we can see these by job or by vendor or by job and then by vendor. We can see all the detail, or we can just see the summary information. We have audits that will show you what was ordered versus what was received, the order pricing versus the actual pricing. You'll be able to see material lists with just quantities and not pricing. You'll be able to see PO lists to verify what you've actually ordered for a particular project. We think you're going to find that if you manage your materials acquisition with Sage 100 POs, that you're going to save lots of time and lots of money. If you own Sage 100, you already have the purchase order module. If not, this is just another reason that you might want to own it. I'd like to thank you for watching this little presentation. Please give us a call at the number below if we can tell you a little bit more about how this actually works, or visit us on the web at the web address you see. Again, thanks for watching.